Hi there, my name is Joshua. Good day to you. So I just want to give you a quick summary of the work progress on this Etsy store, Mack&Rex, owned by a very beautiful client named Christy. And yes, Christy reached out to me in Oc- no August regarding a store that was once thriving, that is Mack&Rex, store that actually sells handmade bracelets, more of Miku Tila bracelet, and then it was once thriving, but started having a decline around 2022. As you can see here, from 2020, the store started 2020 had a rapid rise and sale in 2021. 2022 also went forward, but suddenly started going down 2023, and we're currently in 2024. So it had over 285 sales, and then during its peak, and then started coming down. So the project actually required someone that could take it back to where it used to be. And of course, it's not a day's journey. So the project got started in September 29, 2024, and currently this is December. So I just want to give a quick update on the progress so far. So out of a total of 800 plus products, 893 products, around 90 or 100 products have been optimized for SEO, and then we've seen some progress in it. So initially this was what uh, MackandRex sales had, MackandRex store had in terms of sales. So there was a total sales of 128, uh, 849, and currently the store has recorded a total sales of 130, 584 sales, which is equivalent of 1,735 sales in addition. So, yeah, here are some things that was done on the project. So the project entails working on the SEO optimization, which is one of the biggest parts, as you can see here. It says we're looking for someone who has experience uh, and taking a store with a lot of competition to the next level. SEO is a large portion for what we are needing, and this is something I'm actually familiar with because I've taken numerous number of stores from ground level, even from the scratch, to actually bringing them to taking their place or winning the position in terms of SEO. So, and then this is something I actually did by first carrying out product analysis on every single product that were being assigned to me, which is the beaded bracelets stack section, for example. And you can see I have a documentation here of where I actually did all the analysis of the product to find out what was the main cause for the store's rapid decline in sales. And I realized that truly, as she has said initially, that our competition, they've copied their marketing strategy, and truly, there are a lot of people who have started selling what she's selling and using the keywords that she has been using. So, and realize that the most of the keywords, which is specifically the meta tags on our Etsy store, are highly competitive. So we can see here that there are a lot of competition, even a competitive percentage of above 100%. So a quick breakdown of the percentage. I don't want to bore you, but I just want to let you know that this entails in-depth product analysis to actually find out what is the root cause of the problem regarding any Etsy store. So yeah, so a keyword is determined as excellent if having a competitive percentage of 0% to 10%. A keyword is determined as good if having a competitive percentage of 20% to 50%, and a keyword determined as fair if having a competitive percentage of 50 to 100%, and a keyword is determined as poor if having a competitive percentage of 100% and above. Now, what does this mean, and how is this being calculated? Is a very simple statistics, which is competition times sales divided by 100. That is the competition that the keyword is dealing with multiplied by 100, then divided by the total number of sales that has been made from using, this keyword by every stores in general. So how do I actually get the competition? How do I get the sales? I actually get it by using premium tools such as Etsy Owns, Everbee, and so on, and E-Rank as well, to actually find out, okay, what are the competition specifically. That is what Etsy Owns actually helps with, and then I'm able to get the estimate, competition estimate sales that have been made as a result of using a particular keyword. And then realize that a lot of them, you can see here that there is a competition that is that means there's a keyword that's having a competitive percentage of 1,746, which is way above being too competitive. So because of course the bracelet stack is a very highly competitive, keyword to use. So to cut the long story short, so after the analysis was being done, we also realized that the description also has, issues such as having strange characters in between, which are some of the things that actually impacted the SEO. Yes, it looked cute to actually have something like this, but it was actually affecting the SEO of our store. And these are some of the things that were being changed to make sure. So a new description is recommended for R to use, and you can see that there is a change in this whereby the strange characters have been removed from there, and also new keywords were being researched to know, okay, what are the right keywords to use currently, what are the trending keywords to use for our store, and this was being put into consideration in making research for our store and in the final optimization of our products. So after this was done, also this was not the only thing. The alt text was also optimized as well. This is our store. Let me go to one of our products, for example. So this is one of our products. Let me go to this. Okay, yes. So this is one of our products, for example, and the optimization has been done on the title, on the description, on the meta tags, and last but not the least, which is something that most people usually do ignore, is the alt text. So optimization was also done on the alt text to ensure that if in any case a person is actually having issues, let's say with a poor connection or has visual impairment or is not really seeing images well, the alt text actually provide a vivid description of what is in the image. And yes, so um this is actually getting long, but then just to give you and make you confident about making your next purchasing decision. So uh, so some of the results that were being gotten. So from let me go to the start where I can show you a live example of things that were being done and progress that was made. So as at December 2025, remember that there was a rapid decline, and I started the project in September. And then from September, where I actually started, to October, there was a pause on the way the products and the store sales was declining. There was a pause on it, and then there was a little uptick in it compared to the previous years where there was a downtick and everything was actually coming down. So the optimization made it possible that the products or the keywords that are being used now actually aligns with what people are searching for. And from there, people started the product started gaining more exposure, and then it started, having an uptick. Yeah, you had a downtick. This is still December. December is not over yet, so we can't really conclude on what's happening. But some of these things actually impact SEO as well. Is the current condition, because currently is the holiday season and people would have actually spent a lot, you know, in terms of purchasing decision, and then that is why it could be a downtick. But compared to uh 2023 sales in November stroke December, in the decline in sales, let me show you a little bit of. So in 2023, um there was so statistically what's the word for it? I'm data driven in ensuring that I make my decision based on the data that is being received. So let me open up my calculator so I can show a few things. So as at November 2023, there was a total of 18,599 visits. So 18,599 visits. And then in December 2023, there was a total visit of 12,228. 12,228. 12,228. So which gave us a total loss in sale of around, yeah, 6,371. That is the decline. The sales was 6,000 in visits is 6,371, which we have here. But in 2024, which is when I actually started, November, November 2024, we had total visit of 12,558. And then in December, we had a total visit of 8,102 visits, and which means that we had a total loss of visit in 300 and that is 3,440 and 56, which is half, which means that we've actually decreased the rate at which people are not visiting the store. That is, the visits have actually increased compared to the previous year. So Rome is not built in a day. The store has started declining in sales from 2022, and then this is a work in progress. And also there's a little bit of data here as well. So in January in January 2023, there were lots of decreases, but in September, when we started, there have been a rapid decline in the number of the loss of visits. And you can see here in September, minus 55.17% decrease, 52.37. So which means that the SEO has started becoming effective. So excuse me, please. All right. So, and from September to December, we've had a total revenue of 38,342 and total visit of 41,300, total orders of 860, and conversion rate of 2.1. So this is a work in progress, and this is something I'm excited to do because I'm data driven, I'm analytic, and I make sure that communication is on point. And yes, this is something that can also be done for your store. And just the same way, I'm proud about working for MackandRex and trying to bring their store up to where it used to be before. I would also be happy to do the same for you as well. So yes, I guess that is where I would be wrapping this up because it's already taking long. So, but in case you also need an analysis of your product or anything, or you have any request regarding your store, or you are just wanting to have a store and you don't know where to get started from, I want you to take a deep breath and then count down, because working with me, you actually work with either a friend, a partner, or a sidekick. So I'm willing to stay by your side to actually ensure that you take the right moves and take the right steps without being overwhelmed. So looking forward to your response, and then looking forward to being of help in actually bringing and making your e-commerce dreams come true. Thank you very much, and I look forward to working with you. Bye bye.